northern kingdom, which was known as Israel, and then the 2 tribes of the southern kingdom, which were known as Judah. Now, Jeroboam was the first king of the northern kingdom. Jeroboam and Rehoboam were Solomon's sons, and the kingdom split. Now, Jeroboam the second was the 13th king of the northern kingdom. He reigned from about 782 to 747 BC. And from this passage that we just read, we learn a few things. The first thing we learn is that Jeroboam did what was wicked in the eyes of the Lord. And that shouldn't surprise us, because the northern kingdom was known for its rampant idolatry led by her king. The northern kingdom did not please God. The northern kingdom was always the subject of God's intervention and his word. And it was no different for Jeroboam II. But here's the neat thing, or the interesting thing at least, that despite this wickedness, he was able to expand Israel's borders. Did you see that? He expanded Israel's borders almost to the point that the kingdom was at when Solomon was reigning. It was an incredible time of expansion during his reign. And this, third thing we see from here, was according to the word of the Lord that came through Jonah, the son of Amittai. So 2 Kings 14 gives us this picture of a declining nation because of their idolatry towards God, led by her king Jeroboam II.
Lord have mercy.
But because of God's mercy on the nation and his covenant with them, not to blot them out, he has kindness on them along the way. And Jonah got to prophesy to the people of God a time of expansion and kindness and goodness, even though they didn't deserve it. Now, the thing that I want all of us to get, we can't go into all of the history